Wow. Okay, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I have a hard time getting excited about travel trailers after 4 years of filming RVs. Sometimes it's just like, some stuff just really doesn't just create that excitement organically. This Ember here is the total opposite. I cannot wait to show y'all this thing. Let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. For y'all that are new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and if you are a returning viewer, I am here in Indiana still, so here filming with Ember RV today, and what a cool setup they have here for their display. This is at the open house event that happens in Indiana, where basically every manufacturer in the RV industry, they put all of their products on display for dealerships to come and take a look at. So some of the people we'll see walking around here either own RV dealerships or are VPs at RV dealerships, things like that, coming to take a look at stuff so they can see what stuff is available in the market. So when you as a customer come to their dealership, they either know what products are available or know what options are available. And that's something really particular with Ember, because Ember, there's just so many things out here that are so wildly impressive, so many things that are, you know, like floor plans that you just can almost customize. It's really, really cool. So lots of exciting stuff to show you here. This that we're looking at right now is one of their tandem axle travel trailers. It is the 201 FBQ. And now I'm sure I'll be able to find some floor plan layout and specs on the screen here for you so you can take a look at what that looks like there. And then right away, just looking at the outside, it is wildly impressive. There is a heck of a lot to talk about on these travel trailers as well. So I'm going to do my absolute best to give you all the information that you need, all the information that you want, show you this floor plan. And if there's anything that I miss, I will add it down below in the description of this video. Saying that now because there's just so much, I have a feeling I might miss one or two things that, you would want to know. So check the description for added detail and information as well. Now, right away, as we start along the back, you have a beautiful looking back end to this travel trailer. It looks great. You have a accessory hitch here off the back, and the reason they're able to do this is they have somewhat of like a custom tubular steel frame that they're using here instead of like a standard I-beam frame. So they get these frames made specifically for them with more strength and rigidity so that you can get an accessory rack off the back of your travel trailer, something that is certainly not common. And then they use these quick drop stabilizers here from Lippert, and Ember was actually the company that started working with Lippert to create these. We've now seen it taken over and crossed over into other travel trailers in the market, but these started out with Ember, and because they have these extra supports here, I mean, these things are very solid. I have stepped foot into just about every travel trailer out here already, and none of them are feeling like they move whatsoever when I step into these RVs. Along the back, you have brake and reverse lights. In this size travel trailer, I mean, having reverse lights is incredibly uncommon, surprisingly. You have your spare tire off the back, and it is going to come with the exact same wheel and tire that you have for the rest of the travel trailer in your spare as well. And then as you look up to the roof, you can see you have this Lippert retractable ladder. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and climb up this thing and show you what's going on up here on the roof, because look at that, y'all. Look at all the solar that you have up here on the roof. Can't remember exactly how many watts of solar this is. It looks like these are all 200 watt panels. So 800 watts of solar here on the roof, just wildly impressive. Winegard digital antenna, and then you have a low profile Truma AC. So just so stinking cool. And there's a lot of controls as well with this solar system. Plus you have lithium batteries on board as well. And not just any lithium batteries, they are massive game changer lithium batteries. So I think I'll be able to show you what that looks like here in just a second. But retractable ladder, so that will store away nicely. And then you have Azdel composite sidewalls, and you also have composite panel roof panels and flooring as well. They actually use the same flooring that is used from Airstream. So that is something that is really neat as well. You can actually see it here. They have it on display with this base. So it's a composite style flooring there with no wood in the flooring. So it's going to be a very strong, durable floor there that has a really good screw retention as well, and something they spend a lot of time on working on to give you a good flooring there that is not going to deteriorate over time. With these quick drop jacks, also should know that you can connect a drill bit to these and shoot these down very quickly, and they do actually you know, support that style of drop down here for those jacks. And then you have a solid step entering in as we go to your tires here. These are definitely, you know, built for more of an overlanding experience. You can see these are a beefy Goodyear Wrangler tire. That is a 235/85R16 Goodyear Wrangler tire. And then you have a Kurt independent suspension here that's really, really nice. You can see that suspension system all through there. Definitely going to give you more of those off-road capabilities. And really they design these things and build these things to be capable of going anywhere that your truck can go. So if your truck can make the trek, they want to design these trailers so that they also can make it there with you. And that is what their core goal is in mind for you. This is also very cool. This is just a swing out arm that is basically acting like an emergency brake for your trailer. So whenever you're parked, you can swing out that arm. It's going to prevent the wheels from moving. And that is going to be something that they just have already built on there for you that I have not seen on anything else, and is very cool. Propane quick connect line there, and then you have storage access from outside here, and this actually doubles as storage to the inside as well. So we'll see more of that as we get in there. You have outlets here, dual pane kind of European style windows that you see here as well. So these are really nice, something that you just don't see standard on travel trailers. LED light underneath the awning. And then you can see powered by Battleborn lithium power, and they actually hide your batteries and keep them up inside the coach for two reasons. One, they are very expensive, so they do not want to have them outside exposed and potentially, you know, vulnerable to theft. And they also, with lithium batteries, they like to be warm. They don't like to be cold. So having them inside the coach in areas that are heated definitely helps their performance and longevity as well. Coming up front, really, really cool gearbox here, and just a really nice looking front end to this travel trailer in general. You can see you get a stargazing window up over this space as well, very unique. And then this gearbox here, have your 2 propane bottles in there, so 2 20-pound propane bottles. You get this really nice looking unique tongue jack as well. So definitely something different than what you normally see on a travel trailer, but very cool, nice thick base to that. And then with your basically with your safety release here, they use this coiled wire there as well, so that's going to prevent any damage or anything from happening to that, as opposed to just having one straight line that you normally see. Open this up, and this is locked right here, so can't get into that compartment, but you do have the extend and retract here for your Lippert tongue jack there, and you can see it's the Gate Defender tongue jack. And as you come around to this side, you're going to have storage space through here. So you have your pass-through storage. See, you have a tank heater as well. So you have your 12-volt heat pads on your water tanks, battery disconnect switch, and you have your Nautilus water management system here, so you can have all your water connections. You can see they already give you a brass fitting, and then you have these spots here that you can run your hose through, and it is not just like a little plastic opening. It is actually almost like a type of opening there, so when you feed your hose through those, it is going to really grip that tightly and not allow other elements to come up through that space. Hot and cold shower here, and then additional plug for more solar if you feel like you need even more solar than the 800 watts that's already on the roof. You have a Truma on-demand water heater and heating system, and then you have a cable-driven slide mechanism here on your slide out. And then for your dump valves, it looks like there is a black and gray tank dump valve back there for the bathroom. You have your 30 amp power plug connection on that side. I believe it's 30 amp. Let me just go over there and double check. And you know what? Actually, all of your tanks dump back over there. So all of your tanks will dump there, and then you have a spot for your sewer hose right here as well. Let's go back this way. I want to double check and make sure on something. You can see you have that same arm right here as well for the wheels. And then, yeah, 30 amp power plug on that. Cool. Okay, so that's just about everything on the outside. You can see it's a very rugged look as well. And man, just so impressive. So let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Also got a note here too. You have a spray port and outlets. So campsite water source. And up underneath here too, this is all metal through there. So that's important to note too, because in the event that you do have a blowout, one of the biggest things we see in the RV industry is if somebody has a blowout, it just tears up everything underneath here. This is all going to be really solid and not going to be susceptible to that same type of damage there. Has a tire pressure monitoring system, gosh, there's just so much to talk about. It is just unbelievable. So again, this is the 201 FBQ, and it's in their Overland Series. If you fast forwarded to this part of the video, just know you missed a whole heck of a lot of information on everything on the outside, because there's so much cool stuff on the outside of this travel trailer. And then you have a privacy screen there that comes from the bottom up, so love that. Also, this screen door just shut on its own because it has a Lippert screenshot, so that is going to allow that screen door to close on its own behind you, so if your hands are full, you don't have to worry about that. And exact specs on this model, 24 feet 1 inches, and that's going to be bumper to bumper, cargo carrying capacity of 1,452 pounds on here. And then the rest of the specs will be in the description of this video, and I showed them on screen at the beginning of the video as well. Real quick, before we step inside of this RV, there's something that I'm really excited to talk to y'all about, and I actually want to ask you for a favor. So if you've been here for a while, you know that I pretty much never ask y'all of anything, but I'm going to right now because I started my second YouTube channel, which is called Firmly Unbound. Firmly Unbound is the name of my company, and Firmly Unbound is an expression of exploration and freedom in work, play, and faith. And I'm really excited about what's to come on this YouTube channel. There's a link down below in the description of this video and in the comments as well, where you can subscribe to Firmly Unbound. And I pretty much spent the whole last month traveling dang near coast to coast across the United States to show you what it means to live firmly unbound. So some exciting video content is coming. Can't wait to see y'all there. Now, right when you walk in, this is not some crazy original floor plan by any means, but there is some crazy original stuff in here within this floor plan that is really cool. So I'm going to give you just a look around of the floor plan first, and then we're going to get into all of that. And as I'm showing you around, definitely curious your thoughts. Want to know what you like and what you don't like. One thing that is super cool about Ember is they really listen to your feedback. There are some things out here that they have done over the years that they're just now coming out with that are all based off of your feedback as customers. So they really listen, and they are willing to adapt and make changes to anything they do to better fit the accommodations that y'all want in a camper. So definitely leave your feedback. We're gonna start up front and then work our way back. And can we just talk about, in this style camper where you have this open concept and then you have a queen bed here, just how nice that looks and how much of a difference that stargazing window makes in this space. I mean, I've been looking at travel trailers for myself, and not having that stargazing window and anything else really makes it feel like, dang, I'm missing out if I don't go with something like this. Like, that is just so impressive. Absolutely love that. And then let's see, this should lift up. Yep, and you're going to have shallow storage down underneath there, and then you're going to have your Truma heating system down underneath here, and then your batteries are down underneath here as well. Come back through the bed space. They have a nice space back through here, and it does have outlets back there as well. Plus they have those nice soft orange lights that definitely are different and not what you normally see. You can see I have a light beam up over this bed space as well, and back through here you have space through there. And this hole down through here, what I'm being told is this is so if you wanted to install some sort of like Starlink internet setup or something like that, they've already made it have accessible ports to be able to do that, so you don't have to go cutting holes into things. So again, that's just something they've done based off of customer feedback. This mattress also very comfortable, certainly not uncomfortable by any means, and much better than what is standard in the industry. Come this way and you're going to have your storage space through here, clothing rod there, and then you have a pull-out drawer underneath here, knocking over the decor. And check this out, soft close drawers as well. Certainly not common on a lot of travel trailers. Have your storage space up through here. So you have your Truma heating system on board. And then check this out. Actually, real quick, outlets and USB ports underneath here as well. So they are just going overkill with the outlets and power supply. Come over here, and this has this really cool new solar panel where you can monitor all the charge from your solar. So you can see your battery percentage here, and then you can see your AC load. So that's going to be things like You know, if you're running your AC, it's going to show you how many watts it is pulling, and this is from Victron Energy. Also can see this on your phone as well. So really nice system there, going to give you just complete visuals of how your power is being used and what your power consumption looks like. So very nice with that. Again, you have the battleborn lithium battery, so very nice battery. And then take a look at this. With these European style windows, there's a couple different things to talk about. First of all, I love the way that these open up much further than your standard RV window, but these ones here, they have this clicking mechanism there, so you don't have to twist anything to get them to stay open. That is so dang nice, because I have tried to open windows with one hand on other travel trailers. Literally just not possible, because you have such a hard time having to twist the little things to lock them in place, and I just do not like it. And then on these style windows, we always see a bug screen and a privacy shade, but they did it backwards. You usually see the privacy shade come down from the top and the bug screen from the bottom, but this here actually allows you to, if you just want to like peek out your window and have people not know that you're peeking out your window, like so much easier to do it. Or if you just want to leave this slightly open, but you want to know you have that privacy from this point down, that is just such a clever idea. And again, this is something Ember did based off of your feedback on other videos on the internet. So just very impressive. And it feels like this does have the foil barrier on the other side as well, so added insulation with that. Plus it's a dual pane window on top of that. Now this is really cool as well. This is something that I have not seen anybody else do in this style floor plan that I can recall, and that is this additional storage space back through here. Just really expanding your storage. Seen a lot of other brands like mount their TV on the wall right here, so you just have nothing in that space. You have a vent fan up above this area. You have a huge AC in here, so a really nice high quality AC, and again, that's a low profile AC on the roof. You have a Connects TV. This looks to be about a 32-inch screen TV, and it is on a arm here that will swing around, so when you're in bed you can see this TV from in bed, which just absolute genius. Makes perfect sense to do that, and glad that they thought about that. Again, making spaces flexible. You have this spot where it will lift up, so if you want to have larger storage in there, you can have that larger storage space, or if you want it, you have the shelf as well. And they just make that so much easier. Instead of making it a removable shelf, they take the extra steps to put the hinges in there, put the magnet in there, and allow that to flip up like so. And you have open storage here, and this doubles as a coat, or not a coat closet, as a wardrobe closet. So you have a clothing rod in there. Like, I mean, they just think of everything. It is so impressive. You have outlets through here as well, or USB ports, sorry, and drawers that pull out, and more storage through here that is accessible from outside, plus an outlet in that compartment as well. I'm really just blown away, y'all. This is just, I'm like discovering little nuggets here and there as well, since this is my first time filming an Ember RV, and it is just so much fun. It is so cool. Back here, you're going to have your sofa system. This looks like it's a jackknife sofa, so it will lay down flat as well, and should have some storage space down underneath there, which is where that table can store away. This is a, you know, pretty, actually, wow. For a table that's sitting on a sofa like this, that is a really good bracket that they use, because that actually is very sturdy. Usually I'm not a huge fan of those, and I just feel like, you know, I would never use it, but this one here actually does have good stability to it. You're going to have cup holders on the armrests on each side, and then outlet on this side of the sofa as well, and then back behind the sofa, USB ports and nice big storage spaces underneath here. And look at how big this window is. Plus there's more storage up through here as well. See, that's all unobstructed. And all of your lights in here have individual switches. So if you want to just turn off one light individually, you have the capability to do that, but they also will be on a switch on the wall that'll turn all of them off. Again, just packing in more storage. This is got to be about the most storage I've ever seen on a travel trailer this size with this floor plan layout. Just so dang cool. I mean, if you want to get off grid and go camp somewhere for, you know, 10 days, 2 weeks, whatever it may be, like so much storage space in here. You have a 2-burner stove, and it's this north to south facing 2-burner Greystone stove. Storage space underneath here, and this having that 2-burner stove with no oven really allows you to maintain a good amount of storage space. 3 pull-out drawers, soft close on those, and then vent fan to vent out your smells there. Single basin sink, storage space up here. And then this is a Furrion microwave with an air fryer function in it as well. So basically giving you like an oven function in here, which is why they don't give you the oven underneath the 2-burner stove, so that you can maintain your storage space. Then as we go back this way, you have a Furrion 12-volt refrigerator. Now, something I've seen in the industry that I would really like to see on this floor plan, and y'all let me know what you think too, but you've probably seen in some of my other videos by now that new refrigerator. Furrion makes one, and there's some other brands that make it too, where it actually opens from either side. So this one is not that. And I would love to see, because Furrion does make it, where you can open this refrigerator from either side, which would make sense with the floor plan like this, because that means you can stand from outside, open the refrigerator door this way, and just grab something real quick from outside. So y'all let me know down below in the comments what you think about that, and if that's something you'd like to see on this floor plan, because I'm sure Ember will see that and they would get word of that. And I'm curious your thoughts. Or maybe you just feel like this is adequate. So let me know. Down through here, you have flip up storage shelves. So again, multi-use with this space. I mean, if you want to have just a big open space, you can. If you want the shelves, they just have a magnet there and they will come down like so, and just really pack it in storage everywhere they can. You have your Truma controls here. This looks like your control for your AC there. So you have the remote for it when you want that. And then you have controls here for everything on your travel trailer. This will also link to your phone as well, so you can control everything from your phone. And then this is the controls for your Truma heating system. Dimmable lights, so you have that dimming switch here. So you also get that, not super common in travel trailers. And then down underneath here, or behind this door, I should say, not underneath here, you have a toilet paper holder there on the door. You're going to have a corner radius shower. I should also mention ceiling height in here is really impressive. It's got to be at least like 6'7", 6'8", because on my tiptoes, I'm really not even close to the ceiling, and I'm 6'2". So definitely great ceiling height. Backlit medicine cabinet looks really good. Doing extra little touches like a magnet latch there to catch the door and hold it open. So I love that. Vent fan in here. You have this orange, kind of what I would imagine would be like a good night light type of situation, where it's not going to be a harsh light. And then you have spot to install a Wi-Fi router if you want to do a Wi-Fi router. Hooks there to hang some towels. This is a porcelain foot flush toilet. And then in your shower, it's a corner radius shower. And when I step inside here, being 6'2", it's about probably like 5'10" to right here. And then in the skylight, you could probably be about 6'4" and fit in that skylight. Shower head is mounted about as high as it can go, but it will be a little under my head, so I would have to hold it up over my head. So all things to keep in mind there, where that shower height, if you're over 6'4", gonna start to feel real tight and like you'll have to duck before you'll hit your head somewhere. You have a sink here, and it's gonna be a plastic sink, black faucet, and then storage space underneath there. And storage behind the medicine cabinet. Magnet latches on everything. It's just really good quality. Spot to hang a towel. All of your different light switches for stuff in here. So individual lights. Just looks great. And that is just about everything on this Ember travel trailer. So I'm very curious what you think, curious your thoughts and what your feedback is on things. I mean, this is just such an impressive travel trailer. This is actually not only my first time filming this travel trailer, but first time filming an Ember travel trailer in general. And just real quick to touch up on some power things with this travel trailer as well. It's a 270 amp hour lithium battery that's under the bed, a 3000 watt inverter. All of your outlets on the unit are inverted as well. So if you just pull over on the side of the road or anything like that, you can plug in things to your outlets just running off the battery power. Your outlets will work, and everything on this coach works off of the battery. So things like your AC, they are going to run off of that inverter. So again, if you just pull over on the side of the road, you're going to be able to use that air conditioner inside of the unit just off the battery power alone. Now, I always recommend bringing a generator with you as well, because like you can see on a day like today, we're parked under trees and it's cloudy, overcast. You're probably only going to be able to run that AC for a very limited amount of time. I would guess you'll be lucky to get about 10 minutes on the amount of sunlight that we have today. But you can also bring a generator, and that's a quick, easy solution, especially on a travel trailer like this, because if you don't want to put the generator in the bed of your truck, you can put an accessory hitch on the back and put that generator on the accessory hitch back there. So that's a good place to store it. and man, I'm just blown away. Obviously, I'll be filming a lot of other stuff while I'm here as well, but curious your thoughts on this model here, and then stay tuned for more videos coming of more Ember models and floor plans. There's some really exciting stuff out here, so definitely want to make sure you're subscribed for more, and that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.